28 years ago today, I left my hometown in Ohio to join the Air Force. Um, and let me kind of give you a little backstory, what led up to me joining the military and what that last day in Ohio was like and how it changed my life forever. So I was doing some summer school in high school, and what was my junior year, I was told that if I passed the 3 summer school courses I was enrolled in the upcoming summer, I had a chance to graduate early. So I did the summer school. July 18th, I show up. The teacher said, hey, there's a couple of you in here. Once you pass this final test, if you receive a certain score, you'll be able to, graduate today. And she was like, I've already figured up the score you need to pass this test, so you could graduate. So I took the final exam. She graded it on spot. Just kind of hit the thing on the wall, back in the day, and let them know I was going down there for my diploma. So I go down to office, I get my diploma, and then I'm heading home. And truthfully honest, I hadn't given any real thought to what I was going to do after graduating because I didn't plan on graduating early. All I knew was in my life I wanted to be a mechanic or a welder. And I've actually done both of those things. So I gave some thought and I went to work that night. I was working at a hardware store named Stanbaugh's at the time. And I talked to my manager. I was like, I'm thinking about joining the military. I was like, maybe, what do you think? Because he was in the Air Force, and he was a Russian linguist when he was in. He's like, I would definitely join the Air Force. You certainly seem smart enough for it. So I went and talked to a recruiter. They brought me up, took the ASVAB, did really well, and agreed that I was going to, join. I was going in kind of open, like whatever job the Air Force was going to give me. And the plan was I was going to leave a little after the first of the year, so early 1998. I kind of wanted to spend one last holiday with the family, but early October, my recruiter calls me, says, hey, I got a spot, you can leave mid-October. I said, I don't really got much going on. And at this point, I was actually working at a Hills department store. They really all but shut down the hardware store I was working at. So I said, yeah, I'd like to leave early. I went home. I told my dad I was still living with him. I never saw a need to move out or get my own apartment at that point, so short on leaving. So October 15th shows up, and we go to recruiting office. We say some goodbyes. I could see this look in my dad's face, like he was sad and proud, and it was a mix of emotions I could see in his face. And he gave me a real long hug. And then I got in a recruiting vehicle. My dad then followed side by side that recruiting vehicle all the way till we were about to get on the highway to go to the MEP station. Just teary-eyed the whole way. That image is burned in my mind forever. So that's my story of joining the Air Force. And yes, I was also in the Navy. I retired from the Navy. That's a whole nother story for another day. Thanks for watching.